Yeah, just I guess generally talk about starting 7-0. Can't be better than that. Played some high-level baseball this weekend.
Yeah, I think when you go on the road at the beginning part of the season, especially when we haven't been outside, prior to going down south, you're kind of just hoping we were going to play sound baseball. And when you look at the past 7 games, we've done that, and we've kind of executed pretty well in all facets of the game. And this past weekend, we played extremely well, down at a really tough environment. A team that's been in a regional on a consistent basis and won 35 plus games, going back to 10 years in a row now. So to be able to go down there and play with the confidence that we played at their ballpark was something that was, good to see as a coaching staff.
Offensively, you talked about how it's one guy passing it to the next, and you've got so many guys hitting so well right now and being patient, and also the flexibility of being able to kind of win different ways. I guess just talk about that with your offense.
Yeah, that's what's so special about our offense right now is that we can hurt you in many different ways. We've got the team speed that we had last year. We've got a lot of guys that can put the ball and play with authority. We've got a bunch of contact too. It's a really good offense, just 1 through 9 right now, where it's the word that I use is relentless, and it's just one after another. So we just wear on a pitcher and we wear on the opponents, and it hasn't been just one guy. It's been up and down the lineup, multiple games. It's been different people. We've been able to substitute different offensive pieces in to be able to match up with the other pitcher. So it's been a complete offense for the first 7 games.
And the same thing on your pitching staff. You're getting a lot of good starts, but the bullpen's done a lot of really great things through 2 weekends also.
Yeah, the bullpen was dynamite this past week, and this past week the offense numbers were inflated a little bit because of the park that we played in. We played in a very offensive park, so when you look at the bullpen numbers, especially, and how well they shut the opponent down, it really shows to how well they really threw the ball, because it was a ballpark where there were some fly balls that typically get caught that were home runs this past weekend. So be able to limit the offense, and they're a good offensive team too. So to be able to limit the damage the way we did was pretty impressive.
Now you got a bunch of home games coming up. I mean, that's got to be exciting to get here back in Carbondale and try to extend this winning streak.
Yeah, it's just to be able to play here in an environment where we're super comfortable, be able to sleep in our own bed, not have to travel, not have long road trips. That was for me, that was huge as far as just being able to have the amount of home games that we have. And typically you play better at home, so hopefully we can get comfortable, get settled in here for the next month or so, and rattle off a bunch of wins. But yeah, I'm just excited to be back here playing on a consistent basis here at home, so we can get into a good routine.
I mean, you've talked a lot about how old and how mature this team is. Does that maybe help when you have like a winning streak and the guys aren't thinking about having to extend the streak, or they can just take it maturely one game at a time?
Yeah, I think sometimes whenever you get off to a great start like this and you have a younger team, they might maybe get a little overconfident. And I think our guys are mature enough to be able to handle some success, continue to know that we've got many things that we still need to work on, and continue to come out here every single day with the attitude of we still need to get better. We still got to play every single game with the same energy and effort, because any given day a Division I team can show up and beat you if you don't give your best effort. So just being able to have some mature players to be able to come out and handle success and still show up to the field knowing that every single day is a new day and we can't just take it for granted is huge.
Has there been any 1 or 2 things that you think has really been the main reason for this 7-0 start?
Well, I think when you look at our team, going into the year, we talked about how we were smaller in numbers than most Division I teams, but being smaller in numbers, being able to get a lot of people on the field, it keeps that chemistry really strong. It keeps people engaged because they know they're going to show up to the field and have a great opportunity to be in the lineup that given day. And then, I think we have some good players. When you have good talent and you got good chemistry, good things usually happen. So they've worked extremely hard. It's not luck what's happening. I mean, they've worked their butts off to be able to get to this point, and what they're getting in return is everything that they deserve.